take it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
He's running down the sideline trying to get his timeout. Let's take a look here.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield. Looking for a big-time play.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense could pick up that one. But later in the game, from this offense, continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
So we'll see a flag actually down on the field. Oh, there is one. There is one back in the end zone. Good to see it. Yep, here. All right, so they need to try. He's using every bit of his own dual threat speed to get it.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Still looking on the move. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack. And I can't imagine what he was thinking of that one.
DK is close to the return. We will keep you posted still in that Chicago and Pittsburgh game. Double reverse with Caleb Williams out now.
A lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
And Luther Burden, the
On
leading
third
wide
and long,
receiver,
no secret what he needs here.
first down,
Pulls
Chicago.
it in. It's Washington. They stop him short and will have a big fourth down coming.
Offense and
This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They will go inside their own third.
catch.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
And it did not negate the play, so it was against the
Intercepting the defensive center.
That game is really interesting in the first half. Working with great job in the red zone and getting the ball back to its own.
Good man for better starting field position for this offense.
Scoring drive for his team. Green Bay 10, Minnesota 3. One of the
Leaves
surprises
it with the
was
back.
first half.
There we go. They will pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Second down and 5. Starts for the quarterback, Joe Flacco. Super Bowl MVP with Baltimore. Brooks was the pass. Flacco will go underneath.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter.
Our second pick six in this one. Going each way. And New England is catching.
Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line.
Joe Flacco wants that one back. That is Joe Flacco.
They'll keep it on the ground on the first and goal. Goes to the end zone, and the ball's out. Defense rolls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You run a play that's conservative and hand the football over and you think nothing bad's going to happen. And man, if he doesn't just cough it up, terrible timing. You get inside that 5-yard line ready to make a play, score some points. And instead the defense will come with the football.
Pass mistakes, and he's going to get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's
We'll
got
see
the
that snap in a
first down.
moment, but until then, Raiders 3rd and 5 from the Pittsburgh 12. 5 winning with trailing in the final 2 minutes. This is the most 11th play of the drive for the Bears. 3rd and 5, 4 minutes to go. First half. Williams throws it. Throwing here. Jackson.
Man, coaches
Pressure coming from Johnson. Jackson steps up and will throw it away. Jermaine Johnson was all over Lamar Jackson. For Caleb Williams. This is going to turn out to be a one-on-one matchup. Colton Loveland against Kyle Duggar. And he sets him up with a tiny little outside at the top of the route and then cuts it back across. And Caleb puts it right on his body.
For Lamar Jackson to go with the football. Hopkins backs on as he's rolling to the right. The execution is there. Harbaugh talked about a week ago down in the red zone. Guys not running around. But Tom Lunkin, the offensive coordinator, we just saw, he's trying to figure out a way to manufacture some plays down here.
Defense there.
Jackson back to the air, locates Henry, he shovels it, and then tackled by Sherwood. That brings up third down.
Send the tight end in motion.
Back at Ford Field, the Lions have trailed most of the first half to the New York Giants. 10 is the difference right now as Jared Goff is dropped again, and the Giants' defensive line is hunting Goff this afternoon. That'll be another Detroit punt back to the Giants. Cam Ward got sacked the last time we had him drop it back to pass. This time he steps up and connects with his man, James Prochet, with the reception for Tennessee. And a first down tight end. A shot for Daniel Jones in a 2-minute drill here, and that was 3rd and 1. A deep shot on 3rd and 1. Curious call, but it'll bring up a 4th down and let you know if they do anything other than punt. Back to the red zone drive in Baltimore.
Look for DeAndre Hopkins backside, one-on-one. Maybe giving him a chance.
Lamar, again, has time. Now he's he fakes the throw, and he's taken down.
Let's go to Kevin Conner in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man who was sent today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UNLV. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. TCU hasn't back in the Hornets going on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offensive really a little bit in and put that thing on the deck, Jesse. Move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football. They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release on the RPO. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Horned Frogs are rolling down the field. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, TCU!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Working that left side now. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out and they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers, that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that quarterback can go in the other direction.
The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Wants to keep it in the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And how about that on the 3rd and 1 chess match? Defense wins the battle with the sack.
And they bring pressure, and Reese, I'm not so sure that was a regular pass rush blitz. I think that was a run blitz. I think they maybe thought that was going to be some sort of short yardage type run, and they shot an extra defender into a gap, and man, it paid off.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. You always hear
Look, Veer, live homies, nigga.
But if you don't, you better find your way there, and he did.
A nice job. Listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't get any alley, don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
I don't know.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions.
Oh, it's me and you?
In this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
Nah, what'd you say? What's in? Yeah. I'll be done by then, so yeah. If not, I'll just have my portal down there. I'm in here. Oh, share screen? First down. Hold on. I'm in the game right now. Give me like a minute and go to the halftime.
they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
So, man. Man, you missed the game I played earlier. I beat the shit out this nigga, boy. Offsides? Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take that. Oh, yeah. I was in here with him. He was playing his championship game. All right.
The defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point. They said he broke the play. They are still reviewing this one. Now they put it on the board. It'll give them a 7-point lead. Here we go. If it gets a touchdown, something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Against the Raiders, but it is not a touchdown for Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's like a block up with the interception.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out there, it's kind of the touchdown so critical and important. When the target turns around, Al's got to be right there. Just didn't see it.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big time.
Nah, pick it.
Defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
I think it would have been a touchdown on the outside shoulder.
They have a bike.
Bite of what?
No, I want a bike.
Oh, you want a bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dad, give that a bike, please.
Okay. I heard you.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job on the defense.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. This one's complete. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Cincinnati will get you back there in just a moment as the Patriots have the ball on the 29-yard line. Third and goal coming up for the Chiefs.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
So have to throw it away because he can't risk a sack. Don't give him the freebie one-on-one on the outside.
It'll be a draw.
The safety's a little wide.
And he's almost to that first down marker there. Saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure. And it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a three-spot on the board. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Carter, go get your charger for me.
It's time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Go get the block. You forgot the block.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on
Thank
this
you.
drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Looking left. With the catch, it's Thomas. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Lost the fire on second down. Takes the catch. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Dad,
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to.
Daddy,
And you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Mm-hmm.
don't worry, I'm coming. I'm coming to rescue you,
Looking to
Dad.
throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and lift away another down.
Oh, no.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Couldn't get
Hello,
away from
I
that
love
cover
that.
two.
Thank you. Come on, Mike and Mike.
All right, I'll distract them for you, Milo. Just make sure you do not let Mikey or his family down. They are our best friends in the world, remember? And we cannot let them be totally destroyed by these
They've
skeletons.
got him down at the 23. TCU will send its offense back onto the field.
He's stuck in your mic.
They'll try the run. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the
You're
tackles
not
and he can also
tagging my
go
dad.
outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
You're bringing my name, Mikey. Baby. Mikey, baby, not faster.
Makes a pass.
Ow.
He makes the
You're
tackle at
punching
the
me.
33 after a
Ow.
pickup of 5.
You're punching me.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Dad,
Wants to throw
you
on
have to
first
hurry
down.
on my...
Quick strike complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Oh, no, Dad. Ow.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion.
Hold on, Dad.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and a array of possibilities here. If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. He'll take it himself. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable.
No. That's not the way it goes. Let me see. Let me see it.
Key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Damn, boy, you done fucked it up. That shit ain't working no more.
Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise,
touchdown TCU! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense is that absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Dad, Larry.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive. Will start
And
at the
you
25.
are my one. You are baby.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's the pressure. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked
After struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Oh, he dropped it.
No. Ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba.
Look at all the way in. Turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has with really good field position. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and goal.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for a pretty good job by the defense.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointment for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter.
Go Giants.
To the air on 1st down.
Sit.
And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward. Because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from nuts.
Then I give you exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these are really quickly in this season.
Why do we have to clean? Nobody will clean.
They're dealing with a second
Nobody clean, Dad.
Wants to go up top.
It's not working.
And the throw out to the sideline for just a few yards.
You know what I'm doing?
Guys in the backfield, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
It'll be third and long.
No.
Just keep swinging it.
I did it.
He's going to let it go.
Ah.
Snags it down the right side. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's got an open man. Got enough space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Sooners. Got free. It was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback. You pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
The screen, and watch out. He gets the 2-point conversion, and we have ourselves a 13-point game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they top it off with a 41-yard toss for 6. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and 6 from the 49. Coming down, wants to pass. Fires to the big top. He's got some space. He'll go out of bounds.
Hey. Calm down, bro.
He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or
okay, that's cool, but relax.
This offense is playing the football over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Got his man. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Grab and turn it over in for the score.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Looking for the 2-point try. Motion from the wide receiver. The snap sets up the throw. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on the ground.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You've got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Punt is on its way. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the field. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of
trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does. Get back closer to the line of scrimmage.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that is...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
They was the queen.
They pick it off. This defense a much-needed play.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
That tractor. Yeah.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10.
I did it. Look. Ah. Here he is. There's the egg. An egg was the bunny. There's the egg.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell they were
Inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. We need some kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Boots is at the hands team. Will be able to recover the ball.
Come on.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back in the game.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
No.
Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
He's got him. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Smashes it between the and they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corner's going to give them room. Under fire. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown Sooners. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Step 1 this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the two-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late-game heroics.
He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. He makes the grab for the two-point conversion, and now they're down by a single possession late. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call it a situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
The Horned Frogs inside the final minute, trying to protect the lead and the ball. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
That's how you end a football game. Nice job. You put the ball in your best player's hand. Let him go make a play. I know he runs out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. This ball game is over.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, TCU.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the grab. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. First down for this offense. Snaps it in the shotgun. He's not afraid to go deep. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Got one on the return. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to defend the field position with the return. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
To the air on second down. Pressure coming. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0.
That.
You've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution. The guys are going to have to do a better job individually, but that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Your eyes burn?
Yeah.
Let's go. Good shit. You got 111. Put that on something, nigga.